Getting in there, guys. Welcome to Swanee Valley Knives. Get this thing out of the way. Got a couple things here to do in the workshop. One of my customers, I'm sorry for the noise probably on the microphone there. I turned the fans on. It's a little warmer in the shop this evening. I try to wait as long as I can come out here as the sun starts to set. I wait till it starts cooling off. But I got some stuff here to show you. One of them is a knife I've already made for a customer. It's on the return trip to me to get sharpened and cleaned up. I already did a little bit of the work at work when I had a little bit of downtime. But this here, tell me he hasn't been getting some use out of this. This is my moccasin pattern. And just to show you how well these knives hold up, he hasn't oiled this at all. I oiled this a little bit at work because that wood was a little bit thirsty. It was dry. Just to show you how well these knives hold up. And I like to see them come back to me in this condition. That way I know they're being used. I like to see them getting used and abused. This thing needs another edge on it. I don't know if I can catch it in the light. But that's what I'm going to do this evening. You actually see reflections in the blade. He cleans game with it. He cleans a lot of game, like goat, on raccoons, all kinds of stuff. He uses with this knife. He gave me a trio here. He gave me the knife that I made him, which is this moccasin, and it has that mahogany handle material. Lighting is kind of terrible right now. I didn't expect it to be that dark in here. And this is something that he's picked up for real cheap. I don't think this is a real expensive one. This is probably like a $10 knife, maybe, if I had to guess. And so I'm sharpening these up. And this one he said he's had for a long time. And you can tell that by the way that it is. And it's shimmering because I did put oil on this. A little bit of work. It had that old handle. Look at this thing. So these are going to get sharpened, get cleaned up a little bit, and sent back to him. So let's get to work. I'm going to go over to the belt grinder and everything, get set up, start sharpening these knives. Now the wind's really going to be in the microphone, so I apologize for the sound. Belts. 240. I don't think I need too heavy of a grit. They're not really that far out of whack. If it was really dull, I would have like an 80, start on an 80 grit or so, and work my way up. So really, just need like a good touch up on the blade. I'm just gonna start on like a 120 and work my way up to a 400. And I do this for the knives that I build. I tell the customers all the time, if the thing ever goes dull, bring it back to me, and I will be glad to sharpen it. Nice edge back on it. So I'm gonna get rid of this 40. And I fixed my belt grinder last year. The table's more stable. The belts come off a little easier. I'll do that 40. I always wear eye protection, even when I'm sharpening. Never mess around too much. I'm missing the guard up here too, so especially when I'm missing that guard, I'll be sure to wear eye protection. On there, walk it on there, baby. Walk it on there. Boom. I get done sharpening these knives, I don't even feel full. Propane tank only fills half full. I get done sharpening these knives, I'd like to show you a couple of new things that I've done for the shop. A couple of new little items. Finally got the vise upgrade that I've been looking for. So I'm going to show you that. You've probably already seen it in a shot already. On the workbench, but I'll get it, let y'all see that a little bit closer. Loud noise. Oh, all right. Put it on the belt burner. Went up to a 400 grit. I started on a 120. Just kind of reestablished that edge, to bring it back. When you see me feeling up the blade with my fingers and stuff, what I'm feeling for what I refer to as crow's feet. I'm feeling if I'm going to one side or more the other, if I'm putting more of an angle on one side to another, sometimes you get this to feel the blade to go to about one side like that. That's what I was feeling for. So these are straight. Now, let's see, let's test the sharpness just after the belt grinder and see where we are. Because I'm not done yet. I have another process that I do. I bring out this guy. Some people hate this thing or have bad things to say about these things, but it's never steered me wrong. That was like a $7 Walmart sharpener. And I came across this little jewel here at an antique shop for $7.50. Little sharpening steel, and it's brand new. I ain't even kidding you. All the grooves are still intact, like it was never been used. Like they bought it and went to the side and never touched it. So we're gonna run it across that steel too. I don't mess around with my sharpening at all. I don't mess around with that at all. I make sure that knife. What are you doing? Get back up there. I make sure that knife, before it leaves this workshop, will do knife things. My desk is kind of a catch-all right now. I haven't been able to go over here and use it. But let's test out the moccasin first. Let's test out this moccasin first. Everything in the way. Everything in the way. While we do this, if y'all haven't done so already, welcome if you're new to the channel. If you would, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for the new video notifications. And hit that like button. I want y'all to look at this thing. Is it showing up in the camera at all, me doing this? That's just off the belt. That's just up to a 400 grit. Now really, and this is flimsy Post-it pads you get out of the Dollar Tree. You buy from the Dollar Tree. That's the moccasin. What a great pattern that is. He's got another fillet knife over here to the side. We'll test it. Get a fresh piece of paper here. So I'll stab myself in the arm. Let's see where we are with this. These are whittled down to almost nothing, but he's still using them. It's a little catchy, but I think that little sharpener I got over there waiting for it, it should clear up pretty good. I'm trying to make sure I'm holding this up where y'all can see it. But I'm not crazy. And I can put an edge on something. I'm certifiable. All right. That edge passed the first test for me. That's good on that one. Where's that other knife? Oh, it's over here. This sad little creature really still got a little bit of life left in it, I think. It's still got it's almost an ice we call it an ice pick at this point, but you still cleaning fish and stuff with it. Let's see where it's at. Oh my goodness, smooth. I always leave that last little strand at the edge. I don't know if it was where I stop or what. Get off there. Not too shabby. Could be better. Could be better. But we're going to touch it up. I think between the steel and that Walmart sharpener, we should be able to put the edge right back on it. But it's really good and decent. So let's hop on over here to the table and let's finish up the sharpening process, because I really want to show y'all the new toy. Hope this is a good camera angle for y'all. I'm trying to block the fan from you so it don't blow in the microphone. So what I want to do, get this out of the way, that out of the way. I've been busy. I got another, after I was done shooting this video, I'm going to do some heat treatment on the knife. Got a heat treatment tempera knife that's almost ready. It's another one of the moccasin patterns, and it really holds up, as you can see. I'm almost ready for the arm line. Building up my inventory now. So what I want to do is I'm going to do, I'd say about 10 strikes in here first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to do the same over here on the home side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to do half. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, so 2 each one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. That thing is perfect. I'm gonna run it across that steel here in a second. When I do my steel, get my angle all right, and I start on one end or the other, and I just drag it. And it's smooth across that steel. Now, I ain't got a real long steel, so I'm not gonna be able to go too far. It's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. You come to this side, then that side. That side, that side. Alright. And that just cleans up whatever burrs left on the edge. It's a real clean edge on that. So let's get the other knives real quick. We'll get back up to the testing phase. I like how smooth they feel already on the steel. You don't miss it every once in a while. Especially on this one, it's a little bit shorter than what I'm used to. That's what she said. Good quality entertainment here, folks. That one was good. This guy here. Yeah, a different feel. Each knife has a different feel on the steel. Alright. That feels incredible. Oh yeah. Hey, say hello. I'm gonna shave my arm. Oh yeah, we put the life back in it, man. And he says, I'm not at liberty to tell you what that knife's been cleaning because it's kind of illegal. And I said, all right, well, I'm not going to ask for dig no further. These are shaving. That is just shaving my arm hair off, y'all. I say these knives are successfully done. I want to oil up that handle real good before I send it back to him. I'm not giving it back to him for a couple of days, so they'll sit here with a little bit of oil on them and get better. Got some oil here somewhere. This is the knife going into the forge tonight to get heat treated. This is a moccasin pattern like this one. This is my most popular pattern I got. Everybody's loving it. And this is mahogany before it gets sealed and everything. This is just after how much the grain just pops afterwards. That's when it takes on that dark tones after you seal it and everything, and wet it with oil and stuff. This will actually do it too. I'll show you real quick. Just to prove to you I'm not crazy. This one has stainless steel pins too, like this one. The wood's kind of thirsty. It's been out here in my barn for my workshop for a while. Just kind of rub that in for you. You can kind of see once you rub in the oil and you get it wet, it gets darker, just like that. So let's give this guy some oil. I'm gonna take my rag, oil him down really well because this wood is thirsty. It is real thirsty. Oil it down real good. I might go ahead and hit the, don't put your fingers across the blade, you just sharpen, dummy. Hold it from this end. We're gonna rub it down real good. Go ahead and hit the blade area. That way it'll sit out here, especially out here in the barn. I won't take it back with me till Monday. So it's gonna sit out here for a day. So, and the moisture is crazy out here in the barn. Or, I say barn, I'm sorry, workshop. So I'll make sure I leave it with some plenty of oil. Look at that. Look at that. She's ready. Look at the edge. Look at the edge shining in the light. This thing is ready for him to take back, skin some more game, clean up, deer, processing. This knife does it. The moccasin, and this will be available. I'll have it as part of my lineup for my online sales. This one is going to a guy I know. He's a real nice guy. If he was having a bad day, you'd never know it. Always has a smile on his face, jokes to tell. And so this guy's, I'm gonna get this knife as a gift for this one. He's also been supplying with me with a lot of old saw blades, good tool steel to use for my knife making and stuff like that. And he never took a dime for that. He never took any money. So I had to say thank you somehow. And this is the way I'm gonna do it. Make him a knife. That way, if it's a gift, at least I know he couldn't really turn it down if it's a gift. So it's going into the heat treatment tonight. Be done here in a couple of days. The moccasin pattern. So that's what it looks like when it's done. That's that forged finish. I kind of left all the forge on there, cleaned up. Last name's Dirk. You couldn't really read that anymore. It's kind of faded out into the handle. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second, and I'm gonna wipe the excess off. Should I wipe the old guy down too? What was the corner I was using? Where'd the corner of my rag go? Do I need to dip a new corner? Probably so. We'll just dip a new corner. And we'll oil up the old guy too. This knife has seen some shit. I'm not kidding you. It looks like it has a story to tell. It's like, don't take me back. Please leave me here. I'm gonna wipe the blade too, put a little oil on him. Just cause. This is part of the treatment. I'm not gonna get any extra for doing this, sharpening or anything. I tell them if they buy a knife from me, I take care of them. I sharpen them, I clean them. Let's wipe some oil on the plastic handle. Why not? This is something I do. Now, if I have an influx of people wanting their knives brought back and sharpened and all that stuff, eventually I will have to charge because I'll have to my time really put into it. But right now, things are kind of slow in the shop, and I've got time to do it, so I'm doing it for him. Here, he's a cool guy. But I like to see my knives come back to me abused and used. It lets me know they're actually using them. I like that. The working man's knife. So we're just going to kind of just wipe her down real good, kind of. Just let her. There we go. Nice and oiled up. It's ready to roll. All right, I'm going to put the lid back on these. We're going to call this done. It's kind of a little build up here. This is where I started with my vise journey, if y'all didn't know. Those who've been with me for a little while know I started out with this little palm-sized guy here. He was a jewelry vise with an articulated suction cup that didn't suck, but it sucked because it sucked, didn't suck. Okay, cool. Remember that story? Yes. Then I moved up to this guy right here. Now, he is a workhorse. I have nothing to say or cuss him. Now, after a while of use, this is a swivel vise, 360-degree swivel vise. Now, let me tell you something real quick. This thing does great, but if you ever got to put any kind of pressure behind it, you've really got to lock these down so damn tight you feel like it's actually going to pierce through the other side of it. Which it kind of got crazy to me, but it actually does work pretty good. And this is a $20 vise. Now, let me tell you something. You get what you pay for. If you're going to pay $20 on stuff like this, you're going to get what you pay for. It's worth what you pay. So I upped my budget this time by a whole $4.21 and picked up this behemoth. This thing here is a 4.5-inch vise. It does swivel, but not so much because these bolts on either side here stick up and catch the top platform here, but it does swivel. The total I think I paid for this was, what was it? 20. I got it so damn tight. Hang on. Don't know my own strength sometimes, but it does turn. It's a swivel vise. But like I said, I got to get the angle grinder and cut these bolts off down there towards the base a little bit, be able to get it to move. But $24.21. I upped my budget by $4 and picked me up this guy off of eBay, and you know it's good quality because they didn't stamp the name on it nowhere, so I don't know who made it. But so far it seems to be doing pretty good. I got it bolted down to the workbench. Really, I used it a couple times already, and it seems to do vice things. I've already put my name on it, my little stamp here. Also, got another surprise. I have a way to stamp my brand on these knives. Can I get that where can y'all see that? Or can you not? Y'all can't see that. What's going on here? Come on. Come on. Back it up a little bit. Anywho's, y'all can't see it through this blurry camera, but it says SVK, Swanee Valley Knives. It's deer antlers on both sides. You can kind of sort of make that out. Everything in the background here. There we go. You can kind of see it that way better. But I got a way to stamp this on my handles now. All you got to do is heat this up and stamp it. Hold it there for about 5 seconds till it burns into the wood. So I have a way to put my logo on stuff now. Awesome. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to continue on my little night here at the workshop. Come out here a little later, trying to wait till the sun starts going down. Starts cooling off because it's about 100 degrees in the barn. The workshop these days, so I kind of wait till it starts cooling off. I'm gonna get to some heat treating and tempering tonight, finish up another knife. So thank you so much for coming to visit me. And if you could, like I said, if you want to hit the subscribe button, I appreciate it. Thank you for visiting the Swanee Valley Knives, and hit the bell for new video notifications. Hit like, keep me in YouTube's realm of algorithm happiness. And I'm gonna see my way out the door. And until next time, I shall see you when I see you.